Tonight's big story, a couple is charged in the death of a 2-year-old baby girl. In a tragic scenario that's become all too common, once again, it's a case of a boyfriend who's accused of beating his girlfriend's daughter. Police say this time the 23-year-old used his basketball shoe. The little girl died less than 24 hours later, and now that boyfriend is charged with first-degree murder. Thank you for joining us. I'm Richard Ransom.
I'm Claudia Barr. The little girl's mother is also facing charges. Police say she didn't take her daughter to the hospital after she was hurt. 3 on Your Side watchdog Mike Matthews is live at the CJC downtown with more. Mike.
Claudia, if this story bothers you and bothers you folks at home, frankly, it ought to bother you. Here's something else that ought to bother you. Child experts tell me that more and more people and more cases like this are popping up because people are taking out stress and their frustrations, taking all these things out on a child. The little girl lived at this Hickory Hill apartment complex. So did her mom and her mother's boyfriend. Take a good look at these folks. First, the guy. His name is Calvin Jones. He says the little girl defecated on the floor. After all, she's 2 years old, and little kids will do that every now and then. So he decided to teach her a lesson, teach her never to do it again. And he beat her with a basketball shoe. And the little girl died.
It's horrible. It's horrible, and he should be punished. I'm glad they got him. Yeah.
You have much sympathy for anyone who does that?
Not at all. Not at all. He's going to get what he deserves.
The little girl's mother is Anisha Alfred. That's her picture. Here is what she did when she found out what happened, at least according to police. Her daughter was extremely cold. Her eyes were fluttering. She was spitting up. Anisha didn't do anything. She went to sleep, along with Calvin. The little girl died the next morning.
I have a 3-year-old myself.
Lisa Hunt didn't know the couple, but lives just a few doors from their apartment. She admits a child can be tough to deal with. And they can get you mad sometimes.
They can.
Yeah. But as a parent, you don't believe in that.
You have to have patience,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Easier said than done for some people these days who seem to want to take their frustrations in life out on the innocents of this world, the children.
You've got, unemployment and poverty and those stresses, and then there's a lot of other factors that play into it. It used to be that kids had an extended family around them and more, they say it takes a village to raise a child. There's a lot more isolation now.
Being a parent is a tough job, she says, and there are people in this world who simply can't do it.
Nobody gets a book on, like the guidebook.
Calvin Jones, by the way, has been charged, as we said, with first-degree murder and child abuse, which means if convicted, he could face the death penalty. I'll be watching this one. Reporting live, Mike Matthews, WREG News Channel 3.
Mike, thank you.